Oh, dang. Morning, evening, afternoon, or night, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while. Uh, I know I haven't been online. People like enjoy my streams or videos or whatnot. And today, since I have no job in November, um, I don't have a job, so that's a good thing. Bad news is I don't have a job, meaning I don't have money. When you don't have money, you can't pay stuff. You can't pay your rent. You can't pay your stuff. But anyway, today I want to talk about specifically just my life. Uh, what I have freaking tired. What have I learned from the past? I want to say year. So if anyone has been following up with my life, basically I started a diesel heavy equipment. Uh, level one. If you don't know what level one is, I'll explain it later. But basically, maintenance on 18 wheelers or semis or trucks for you Europeans, trucks, and overall just basic mechanical issues like brakes, tires, suspension work, airbags, a little bit of engine work, not a whole lot of engine work. Engine work is a lot more difficult. You need to learn how everything works. Everything needs to torque down also. If you know what that means, it basically means everything has a limit of how tight it should be. For example, you ever open okay, you probably open a bolt. When you take a bolt out, there's a point where it's pretty hard to take off. So what do? You just use all your force, and the bolt comes out loose, and then it's loose. But obviously, there's a limit to how tight it can go. So obviously, there's a torque rating, 35 foot-pounds. 100 foot-pounds. Tire, for example, a semi tire is usually between 350 to 400 foot-pounds of torque. Not 350, 450 to 500 foot-pounds of torque. And so on. Uh, it just depends on what you're working on. And an engine bay could be between 10 foot-pounds up to 100, maybe 200 foot-pounds, depending on what you're working in the engine on a diesel, not on a gas. Gas engines are completely different. But anyway, I just wanted to share my experience, just how I've been. I've been pretty good. If any of those wondering, I'm still Sedevacantis, still Catholic. Okay. Anyone wondering? Still, we're still in that wagon, and I'll probably be in that wagon, uh, to death, most likely, unless I go insane. We don't want to become Lutherans. Okay. Um. So, uh, yeah. I mean, overall good. If you see the picture in the title, look at it very closely because it resembles a lot of how my life used to be. A year ago, I was a kid. I was a kid, let's be honest. Uh, I'm gonna try to summarize everything of my life between November, which I don't even know when was the last video I uploaded, probably a while. And I said I was gonna make a video, and I'm sorry about that. I haven't made a video, but now I'm here. So, um, November starts. I'm level two now. Around this time, I am level two at work. It's meaning I have more. They have more confidence in me. Uh, I'm doing more stuff. I'm doing road calls. Road calls are basically roadside mechanical issues, a truck or somewhere, anywhere in my area. Which, if, for those who know, you know. Uh, they Oh, I need a service here. Or airbag blue. Okay, cool. I got you. Boom, boom, boom. And level three was basically you already know everything. You can do stuff like. Then level four was for the engine apprentice, basically, meaning you were able to work on engines, do normal, a belt, uh, what's it called? A not a transmission. We at that shop we didn't do transmissions though, but more of the technical stuff that if you screw one thing up, you screw the whole truck. You know, an airbag, or an airbag blows. No big freaking deal. That happens. That happens. A shock blew. That happens. But then an oil pump is bad. That doesn't happen a lot. Meaning, if you screw up, you screw up, and it's pretty freaking bad. Uh, goodness, I'm tired. But the most important thing was that I got the level 3, which is pretty good, which is basically in the world, as in, you go to a shop, you go to the dealer. All right, what are you, level 1, level 2, level 3? You're not gonna say level 3. You go say level 1 because you're level 1. Um, you never go out there. Oh, I know how to do tires and oil, and I'm level 3. Don't say that because they're gonna make you get a job or do a job of doing a timing belt. And if you don't know what a timing belt is or a water pump, just just leave. Just leave, okay? You're gonna ruin the customer's car. They're gonna fire you. Then you gotta pay for the damage. Just leave it for someone else who will do it. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, I was level 2, level 3. This is between November and December. And they're about to get me to level 4. But before I get to level 4, they want me to put on the overnight shift. Now, the overnight shift is completely different. It's you by yourself, no one else. You're by yourself. If you screw up, you screw up. If there's someone that comes in and steals a freaking thing or comes into the shop and points a gun at you, that's on you, boss. So I was there for January. No, not January. I wasn't there for January. It was between December and January. Okay. In January, it's when it started over. January 7th. Yes, January 7th. Around that time. And I'm like, okay, whatever. This is New Year's. This is 23. So we're already talking about the beginning of the year. Damn, that feels like a couple months ago. So it's January 7th around this time. Or no. I have it in my calendar. Let me look at my calendar. I know I have something in my calendar. Something in February. Yes, I remember now. Okay, we're back on there. Okay, so January around 15, I'm working overnight. And of course, if anyone knows, this is not really a shop. It's like a shop in a gas station. And in this gas station, there was a female, a girl, woman, and I knew this woman, as in I know what you look like, but I don't know your name. I don't know your last name. I don't know how old you are. The basic. You only know how they look like, and that's about it. And I was like the one with the short hair. Oh, that one. Pimples. Oh, that one. The one that's really quiet. Oh, that one. Okay. Big deal. I'm working right there. And since it's just me, as in my position, and in the store, there's two people. They're clerks, manager, and then the clerk. And all they really did was just go around, clean the store, maintenance, while I was actually doing, you know, jobs, for example. So, which is sometimes a bummer, but oh well. And then we start talking. She wanted to be talking with me, so I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, talk with me. Yeah, cool. Now I'm gonna admit I did find her cute. I'm not going to, because at the end of the day, the story goes on that I do date her, but we'll get to why I didn't really left her. More like she left me, but I'm gonna teach you, my young anons, my young ones, um, how not to screw up. So, uh, I started dating her around January 22, 23. Around that time. That's when it started. Like we went on our first date, but like an actual, like, let's go out and eat somewhere. Let's go. But anyway, starting to getting to know her. Um, like, and I found her that she was very like talking. Like that's not normal. Like giving me a lot of attention and stuff. I'm like, oh. And then one day she comes by and says, do you have a hoodie by any chance? I'm like, a hoodie? I got a hoodie. I gave her a jacket. And then I remember, oh no, I got a hoodie. I'll bring you one. It was a Budweiser hoodie. um, I bought that Budweiser hoodie because a long time ago. It was just there. It was for work purposes. It was red. Don't wear don't wear Budweiser hoodies. I don't like them anymore. If I see you, I will. I'll be really mad. I'll be really mad. But so I give her the hoodie. We work, blah blah blah. And at the end, right, she's all gonna be moving to another job. Oh, okay, cool. And oh my God, so many memories. I got so many memories. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Okay. All right, so I'll tell you. Okay, so we're gonna go fast. We're not gonna go to every detail because I like going to every detail. But um, we exchange numbers. Okay, she gets my number. I don't ask for her number. Like, you want my number, and she just pulls out her phone. Like, you type it down. Like, oh, okay. You know, now me, I wasn't really focusing on dating. If you remember a couple, around that time, I was still posting, not a whole lot, but I was kind of posting. Um, my goal was get my certificates, get everything up and running, uh, while also being still spiritually religious and everything, working out still everything. But then that happened, was that I started to get feelings for her because as soon as she had my number, I kind of was like, okay, cool. Like, you want to be friends? Cool. I was a friendly person. You want to be friends? Cool. I still have someone that used to work there. She left and then I left, but we're still talking. But I told her, look, I'm not trying to get with you. This one. I didn't tell her that, but I was like, okay, whatever, no big deal. It's like if she likes me, cool. If she doesn't, matter. But okay, and if she likes me, I'll give her a chance. I gave her that chance. I don't, I'm not doing it again. But we start dating, yada yada yada. We get to know each other, and she was honestly very like, as in white material. I'm not gonna lie. She knew how to cook. She liked kids. Uh, the only problem is, and this is what you need to watch out for. I've noticed this a lot with buddies from work, because buddies from work. I mean, being in the mechanic world, it is crazy. That's You gotta look at the picture of this video, and it's completely blinded. You forget about Telegram, you forget about social media. I should have put in like an Instagram logo there, but you forget you forget about everything. And a summary comes out. You wake up. You gotta remember how to put a car back together. You gotta remember, oh my God, this something's wrong with this. Something's wrong with that. You need to figure out this. It's like a puzzle. You're working with a puzzle every single day, and if you break the puzzle, people get hurt, and people get mad, and people start crying sometimes. And when people start get mad, you get mad. So it's a really weird thing. But anyway, back to the girl thing. So what happens was that we're getting to know each other. She meets my parents. I don't do that, but I was like, you know what? I actually, maybe she meets my parents. She'll be like, okay, this guy is taking me serious. She bought me stuff. She bought my sister stuff. You don't know I have a sister. She bought my sister stuff. Uh, a whole lot of like, like she would like call me. She would be like, "Are you okay?" One time I told her I ran out of gas. She's like, "Where you at? Let me go pick you up." It's like I ran out of gas, as in at, at home, like home gas, not vehicle gas. Like, oh, I was about to go and just like leave work, go pick you up. I'm like, no, 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 don't do that. Like, no, you have a job, go do your job. I'll figure it out. You know. Um, but yeah, I mean, it was quite crazy. She bought a new car, etc. But uh, this was a 3 month relationship. If you don't know what the 3 month rule is, a 3 month uh rule. I don't really know what it is, right? Oh my god, this thing does never work. It never works. 3 month rule of dating. Okay, here's a great little website. 99 period where a couple tests out a relationship to see if they're compatible. Each other, the dislikes, possible red flags, yada yada yada. Now, mind you, this is I wasn't really doing this. More like a 1 month rule. Um, we had a lot in common. We had childhood was really common. How we grew up was a lot of common. Our colors were a lot of common. Everything was in common. Everything. But I don't know what happened. But the point is here, when the girl looks kind of emo-ish and has problems, family problems, and she's a workaholic, she works a lot, or studies a lot, or goes to school a lot, don't expect an actual relationship unless she's like already stable. Maybe, because I'm telling you, I fell for this one. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurt. It kind of hurt because I actually did care. But so we started dating around January. So and it didn't really end in 3 months. More like she started talking to me less and less and less until one day we told, okay, so she just didn't really talk. Okay, I was like, hmm, okay. And then she started acting weird. And I left my Ray-Bans in her car, like a $200 pair of Ray-Bans. I bought another one though, but I mean that's mechanical money. So, but anyway, so around April, May. Oh, okay, May. This was mostly my life. Okay. I was every job, everything was going fine. Nothing really major happened around that period, but around May, my life kind of shifted. Um, mind you, I no longer really concentrated spiritually. I kind of went downhill on that point. Work was less important for me. All I really wanted was I want a future with someone that cares about me because I care about you and I want you to be okay. But you gotta promise me that you also care about me. No, it didn't work out like that. So, uh, May hits in the corner, and I meet a buddy at church. Set up a contest church. We have church. Um, it's around my area. Uh, it's not around my area. It's far from my area. I had to drive like an hour away. But like no, not an hour. 40 minutes, 40-ish minutes around the city. But the the point was I had a work buddy. Also pretty cool. Um, he's a Novus Ordo though, and I sometimes talk about him. He's like, "Yeah, no, you're right, you're right." I was like, "Yeah, I know I'm right." But anyway, that's a different discussion. So this buddy of mine knew her, and we both like talked a lot at work. And one day he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to graduate." "Oh really? Yeah. Oh great, you're 19. Yeah, I'm about to be 20." "Dang, you're about to be 20. You're about to graduate." "I already graduated." "Oh dang, really cool." "Yeah." So he's like, "I invite you to my graduation." I was like, "Bet, when is it?" "This time." "All right, cool." Cause you gotta talk like normal, like people around over there. But uh, he tells me about my girlfriend at that time. tells me, "Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say his name, but he invited me to his graduation, and I'm gonna go." Oh really? Oh cool. You wanna go? Yeah, sure, I'll go. It's a Friday. I took a day off. I had to work Saturday, but I took a day off Friday so I can work Saturday. And mind you, between April, we did not see all of May, we did not go on a single like date or something, right? Or like hang out. Oh my, I remember the last date I went. That's for, uh, confidential, but um, so we planned, right? It's like, okay, we'll see each other there then, right? Oh yeah, yeah. Now I'm kind of excited. Like it's been a month. Like I'm gonna talk to her and be like, hey, like what's up? Like, are we gonna hang out anymore or what? You just wanna break up with me? Because in the first day I told her, if you don't like anymore, just let me know. I'm not gonna get mad at you. I'll leave you alone. If you don't tell me, I'm not gonna leave you alone unless you freaking kill me or block me or something. But she didn't listen. I'm saying most of the time they don't listen. And I go to the graduation party. I'm actually there for her, but I was like, mm, might as well go with the guy, you know, like cool. And I go, and he's like, yo, like text her if she's coming or not. He's like, no, she hasn't texted me. Dang, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I know. All right, cool. I text her, nothing. Until at nighttime, she sees my message but doesn't respond. I'm like, I wake up the next morning. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's weird. Uh, okay, whatever. I tell him he'll text her. And mind you, never okay. This he knew him way longer than me, but mind you, that was around May. Okay, and now I text him the guy because I haven't hang out with him. I actually want to hang out with him. Like yo, what's up? Like, and we started talking about like just stuff in general, like just catching up a little bit. And I asked him, did she ever even text you back? Ah, bro, she never texted me back. It's like, dude, for real? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, dang. So I don't know what happened. So it's weird because him and me and then other people around this area too. I was like, huh, okay, weird. Um, she did say she was hanging out with a girl a lot, so most likely she became lesbian. I don't know. Crazy story, I know, but uh, so then I'm not really blocked. Like she still has me there, but I don't know why. And then I go one day and see her at a mall because she shared the location with me. I told her I don't need your location. I'm gonna share it with you just in case. Okay, cool. I never shared mine because Chad, you don't share your location. Like I told her, like, look, I'm either at work, I'm either at home, I'm either at a restaurant, or I'm at church. That's really it. Unless I tell you, hey, I'm gonna go over here, just to let you know. Simple. So simple. Just simple. Just you gotta talk things through. You don't need a girl seeing your location, okay? No girl needs to look at your location. That's a fact. And if you need to see your girl's location, then you have trust issues, bro. That's all I gotta say. Uh, and then I was kind of bad. I didn't went to church. I didn't feel right. Honestly, I didn't really do anything. I was just like I felt bad. And around this time period, she didn't really talk to me much. Like I was like at work and I have my work buddy. Oh yeah, I made close friends with a work buddy. We're still friends. He's also Catholic. Also said great buddies too. We hang out like every Saturday, and then we go to church on Sunday because his car kind of broke down. We have our little like group. It's kind of cool. I'll talk about that in a whole another freaking video. But um, I make friends with a guy from church, I knew him. He was like, he's like, hey, what's up? How you doing? I've seen you around here a lot. You wanna go hang out? I said, yeah, sure. And everything was cool, right? And I not hang out with him. And he also had a a little like dating issue going on. And it turns out because I told him, dude, don't be dating girls outside. Like they're kind of crazy. Like look at my example. Oh no, no, I know what I do. It. Same thing happened to him, but it was worse for him. That's not the topic of this video. Um, So then one day I'm at work. No, it's nighttime. Now I'm not gonna lie, I did drink a little bit of wine because I like wine, but a little bit too much of wine. I felt kind of like, like a little what's it called, tipsy. Okay, cool, whatever. Uh, and I go in and I just start sending her memes. The next day I go to work, I wake up and I see a video. Oh, I'm gonna send her this. Just again, just spam her. Just see when the heck are you gonna text me back? I'm blocked. Uh-huh. Because she blocked me. Oh well. I was like, well, I told my buddy, dang, she blocked you. Oh, and then there's some work buddies, because work buddies are a whole lot different. They send her a whole freaking like rant. It's like, look, you're this, you're this, you're that, you're a whore, you're a hoe, all the words you can think of. And then there's a Spanish dude there, someone who speaks also Spanish. And he also writes it some crap in Spanish. Like, your mom should have boarded you. I was like, no. And when I read that message, I was kind of mad. I was like, you guys sent her that message because she broke up with me or blocked me now. He said, no, but look at the ending. I read the ending. This was not me. This was this was his friend. I was like, okay, well, I kind of laughed because I mean, it was like, hey, like I didn't send that. I but like, you already sent it. Damage already been done. No one told me. Hey, you already sent it, right? It was a text me message, which is like a temporary phone number. Uh, it's an American thing. So I was like, cool. And then after that, I don't know. Well, I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if it was my fault or not. I blame it on myself though because uh I kind of screwed up and at one point, but I told him, so like, hey, like, forgive me on this point. It wasn't cheating. I wasn't doing that. It was just my attitude. I never cussed on her too. I never cussed on her. But yeah, that was my dating spree all the way to like around July. Yeah, July-ish. Yeah, July. Actually, July. Uh, and then yeah, right now I was working. I was looking for a new job now because that job was just full of drama. It was full of drama. And I got into body work, which is what I'm more talented on. That's what I used to work with. I did a little bit of body work until like November, the end of November, and yeah, right now I haven't been working because I have savings, and I just don't feel like working right now because of all the crap that happened this year. It went down really fast, but it felt like a lot because now there's a lot of bad ideas. I need to do a lot of spiritual working again. Like I messed up a lot. I need to go to confession. I need to fix my project cards. I need to sell stuff. I need to fix my house. Not my house, but I need to fix where I live more like that. Uh, I need to finish up like two books that I started like last year. Uh, finish my computer build. There's so much stuff I want to do, and more like it. I probably won't finish it because we're about to go in December. And right now it's really busy in that church. You got this, you got that, you got Saint this, and then or the Lord, the day of our Lord when He was born. And I gotta drive a lot. Uh, and and since I have to take my buddy, and it's just a lot of stuff. And my buddy's also truck is bad. But yeah, but overall, I mean, the average life of my teens, my late teens. Uh, Mainly, what I recommend for people who are just about to turn 18, that about to turn 19. I'm about to go to my first job as something. There's a lot of crazy people. Um, they're gonna tell you do cocaine. Okay. You can do cocaine if you want. I'm not gonna tell you not to do it. Do it. That's gonna be up to you. I don't recommend it though, cause it damages yourself. Just stick with caffeine. Caffeine is more natural. It's better. It's less harmful for you. It's not really considered a drug. It's just something that's coffee. Uh, but yeah, I mean overall, I mean I I've been working, struggling, but working. Uh, that's just a summary of 1 year. That's really it. I mean, other than getting a new truck, I went from a diesel to a gas engine, mainly because my diesel engine was meant for working, and I wasn't really using it for working. And obviously, I don't want to waste a diesel engine for just roaming around. You want to do something with it. A diesel engine's supposed to make you money, not lose money. That's why fixing it costs a lot, etc. Um, but the moral of the story is don't date anyone that looks like an emo. And especially if you don't have time to hang out, if you want to hang out once a week, which is what I did, definitely don't date them. Okay. Um, no matter how cute she looks, no matter how much attention she gives you, people are traitors. You don't be like them, okay? Be honest with them. People have feelings, and your decisions affect other people too, and your decisions affect them and you and others around them. So if you don't like her anymore, if you don't like him anymore, because most likely there's no girl here, but if you don't like him anymore, you don't like her anymore, go up to her, talk to her. Look, I just don't feel like it can work out. Yada yada yada. I really like appreciate. You got to do it like your boss. Like I'm about to quit. I really do this, but I'm sorry, I just can't anymore. My 2 week notice. Obviously, you're not gonna give her or him a 2 week notice, right? But you're gonna tell her like, look, I mean, we can be friends if you want, or you just don't want to know me anymore, or whatever, or you want to be mutual. Okay, and you guys decide there. Um, just like that. I mean, really. Uh, oh, I went to Mexico, for 2 times this year also. Just in the border, nothing really big. Uh, I'll probably like record one day, like, okay, look, this is what not to do in Mexico, what to do in Mexico. Um, I do plan on living over there for in a couple years once I get my money stable again, because I need to have income. So once I have income here, I can go over there and make more income. Not a whole lot, because dollars to pesos, big huge difference. I know the elections are coming up around this year. I have not, like I said, I have not been on. Like I've just been on myself. Like I don't look at the news right now. I'm not even political right now. If anyone associates me with any political ideology, best thing you can do is Catholic nationalist or not a monarch. I'm not a monarch. More like a fascist. I still believe in some sort of socialism, authoritarianism. I am a little bit more libertarian though. As in, you're just not gonna make people do this because people are overall dumb. Okay, they're just they're just not gonna do it. Okay, but I'm more like a Catholic fascist, which fascism is basically Catholic. So whatever is more idealistic with the Catholic faith, that's what I am political wise. But obviously, we know that there's no political party or no political man or woman out there that is such thing. So I don't support anyone, not even definitely not in America. Um, Definitely not America. I mean, good luck trying to remove. the Republicans or Democrats or whatever. I don't care. Um, uh, yeah, I will be making more videos. I will be posting more. I always say that, but this time I do mean it. I don't have nothing to do. Um, I'm just trying to. I really have no one to really talk with sometimes, or just overall, just I just get bored because people at the work or just no. So I rather just say, look, this is how work is. I also need to make more content on spiritual stuff, but I need to work on myself first before I teach other people or talk about it. Because there's a lot of drama. Michael Lofton, I don't like Michael Lofton. That Michael Lofton is going crazy. He's clickbaiting now. If you saw his recent videos, it's a novice order apologetical dude that thinks he's the like the person to speak with about the faith. He's not. Okay, he's not. The only person that can talk about the faith is you going into the books that have been approved by the papacy before 1960, before Vatican II, really. What does that teach? What does Vatican II and after it teach? It's a big difference. Um, there's also a lot of people that don't like me because I'm Sedevacantist. Look, if you can prove it that Vatican II and Vatican I or the past councils, the past papacy, the real papacy, are completely the same and are not different, then prove it. They can't prove it. Most of them can't prove it. Most of them can't. The famous debate on Peter Diamond and Caseman or Castman, whatever his name is. That was just proved right there. And SSPX with the demon brother, Peter Diamond or Peter Demon or whatever. That Diamond. Why was I Demon? His name is not Demon. Diamond. Okay. Uh, great debate, but you saw 1 second around the middle. He asked him, "Is Joe Biden a Catholic?" It's like, oh, the bishop thinks he's a Catholic. No, do you think Joe Biden's a Catholic? And most people, when you see Biden, it's like, no, that guy ain't Catholic. This guy thinks he is a Catholic. Why would a bishop think he's a Catholic if most people with logical sense, just common sense, Catholic Church teaches this. He does this. He's not a Catholic. You see how easy that is? Like how easy it is to think and not add a whole freaking zigzag line. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. A zigzag line of just craziness. It's not. It's not. It's absolutely not. It's dead simple. Okay. How? That hurt. Okay. So the point here is that you need to know the basic common sense. I mean, if you don't have common sense, if you don't have logic, don't be in a debate. Okay. If a phone has an Apple logo, common sense would say it's an iPhone. Obviously, they make fake iPhones. But if it's not an iPhone, it's not an iPhone. Just because it has an Apple logo doesn't make it an iPhone. See what I mean? It needs to work like an iPhone. It needs to have a lightning cable. It needs to have the camera of an iPhone. You need to buy it from a distributor that sells an iPhone, not just some online, like some online crappy website. Like, no, absolutely not. No. Um, it's very important to know and to have common sense because common sense, although it has the word common, is not common, especially not common anymore. Common sense is just not common. All right, that'll be it. I mean, it was just like a little, you know, side hustle, whatever. No, no big deal. Uh, just me, myself, and I. Dang, already went 40 minutes. I talk a lot. I need to stop talking a lot. But yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I mean, just keep praying. Things are gonna get worse. Things are not gonna get better. I'll keep you guys updated on my channel about school in general. I think I might go to school though, because once you get a certificate, you have more opportunities. Because if once you have experience, you should then later get a certificate, which I recommend. Don't get a certificate and then get a job. People are gonna, companies, dealerships always want you to have experience. But if you have experience with a certificate, they'll definitely hire you quicker. Anyway, so that'll be it, and you guys have a nice day.